How much do these gambling companies pay? Like, what's the craziest deal that you've seen?
I got offered $36 million for a year at my peak.
That is insane.
XQC, and this is public, he got $100 million for 2 years to stream on Kick and to do gambling.
And now, when they pay that amount, is there a requirement that says, okay, we're going to pay you this, but we recommend that you gamble 80% of that? Like,
yeah, they tell you to gamble. They tell you that you need to do a specific amount of hours. And for XQC, it was more of like a big deal that he went there because this is the beginning of Kick.
Yeah.
But yeah, XQC is by far the biggest deal that ever happened and will happen. He got $100 million plus to stream over there and do some gambling and do 2 years of service there.
But I'm
so
assuming
how much of that? So they fund his account, I'm guessing. So it's $50 million per year. It's about $4 million a month. How much of that $4 million that they give him per month are they expecting him to gamble?
Well,
like how much can he whittle it down to?
Can he
whittle
do
it down
penny
to like
slots?
Yeah.
Yes, he could, 100%. But he doesn't because he also is a huge gambler. That's the thing that these companies want. They want you to push it, but they also want you to be addicted to it. And XQC is very addicted to gambling. So he was doing it off stream. He was doing it on stream. And he was just gambling sometimes millions of dollars a day. I think his total account was like $1 billion. Now, I believe XQC's money that he would gamble was actually his money. But some streamers don't do that. Some streamers gamble with fake money. And that's where a lot of people have problems is like, well, you're not gambling with your own money. And that is disingenuous because you're acting excited a lot of times and it's not really your money.
Can they not keep the profits if they're not gambling with their own money?
That's usually what happens is the company will say, look, you can keep the profits. So that way they do seem excited. But a lot of times what they will also do is, hey, we'll give you, let's say, $50,000 for 3 hours, and you just play with this $20K and then just leave it in your account.
So I saw a clip of a streamer that made $40 million on a spin on a slot machine.
Yes.
Do you think that that's just fake money?
No.
That's real money.
I know that exact clip you're talking about. That's real.
And he made $40 million.
He made $40 million.
And then he probably whittled it away.
Yes. I know who you're talking about. He is a huge gambler. Yes. He probably whittled away. But, I mean, he's also getting paid from stake monthly, millions of dollars, I'm sure, to promote it. So he's not whittling anything. He's making millions and millions a month streaming on Kick.
So what was it like getting a $36 million offer like that? I mean, that's like multiple generations, life-changing money.
If you could go back in time, would you have taken the $36 million?
It's really hard to say. I actually don't think I would. And the reason why is back then I had a tremendous amount of young viewers. I was very popular with like the Minecrafters back then. But then I ate this like autistic toy on stream. I like chewed on it and they all hated me afterwards. And I'm like, all right, if you're going to hate me for that, you're going to hate me for everything. But before that is when I got this deal. And it was a lot. It wasn't just like a small, like keep in mind, $36 million. Yes. It was basically, hey, ruin your career for $36 million. And I can do that on my own. I don't need $36 million.
You'd rather just chew a toy.
Yeah, I'd rather just chew a toy and they all fuck off. That offer was basically, hey, we want you to stream like 100 hours of gambling a month. It was not some like, do this once in a while and tweet. It was like, no, we want basically your social media. Let's sell it for $36 million for 2 years. So it was much more than that. Would I be happy with that? I don't really think I would. Don't get me wrong, $36 million is a ton of money, but the amount that they wanted and the deal itself was just a lot. It was a tremendous amount of work. Like,
I'm just saying, I think from your perspective, I wonder, because I mean, effectively you lost $36 million. I'm curious, if you could go back in time, why not just go take the $36 million, aka $3 million per month, go and just do penny slots the entire time and not get excited when you win it and tell your audience, by the way, guys, I think this is completely stupid. Tune in next year.
You could.
Like that would have been phenomenal content. You could have talked about anything, played, gambling on half the screen and then like YouTube videos on the other half, and you're just like spinning the entire time.
Yeah.
And they're talking about this. And then there's a disclaimer or something. By the way, this is sponsored. And also like, I could care less about this. I'm trying to take $36 million. Like that would have been legendary to walk away from that.
That would have been funny, especially if you talk about how bad gambling is and how addictive it can be and like how you shouldn't be doing it. And,
and
but does that work though is the thing when you say it's bad?
You could win 10 cents and be like, oh, look, I just won 10 cents. But
plus I guarantee you, because these companies,
they would have stopped at a month in.
They would have stopped at a month in. They would be like, you're not, if you're really just doing penny slots here, like go f yourself.
They'll find a violation in the contract.
Or they won't do contracts at all. I mean, a lot of these companies just do like, hey, here's the crypto, right? So I necessarily don't know if that would have made I definitely couldn't have done that. I definitely would have had to gamble real money. I'd also be bored out of my mind. But back then, would I have done it? Probably not if I can go back. Would I do something smaller? Probably. Because I think for myself back then, I was very against it. Also, nowadays, my viewers are a lot older, so they don't care as much. They're like, oh, well, I'm like 30 now, Miz. I don't give a When before, it's like a lot of them were like, I'm 16 years old, and a lot of those viewers just went over to Aiden Ross, is what I guess. Or Speed. I don't know.
Now, really quick here, real talk, short-form content has been one of the biggest drivers of growth for the Iced Coffee Hour. We'll take our best moments and then clip them up for platforms like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and more. But let's be honest, it takes a lot of time to do it correctly. That's why tools like our sponsor Opus Clip are a game changer.
Opus Clip isn't just a clipping tool anymore, though. It's a full AI-powered video editor built for creators. It can automatically pull in your long-form YouTube videos, find the best moments, add captions, B-roll, and even schedule clips to post while you're away. It's like having a full-blown editing team, but powered by AI. Top creators like Jubilee and Darman are already using it. In fact, we already use it on the Iced Coffee Hour. If you see this clip that Togi's reacting to right now, it was made by Opus Clip. So sign up today. All you have to do is go to opus.pro/icedcoffeehour to get started. Again, that is opus.pro/icedcoffeehour, or click the link down below in the description. Seriously, guys, I could not recommend it more. Thank you so much to Opus Clip for sponsoring this episode.